Here is an M4a1 build I'm working on right now. You can see I've already done a lot of painting on it, going with a silver and red look. Also going to have a full rail riser across the top that's going to run across the whole top from the back all the way to the front of the barrel. That needs to get painted still, you can see. And the other plan is this barrel is actually going to get chopped right here, and then there's going to be a thread there so that you can go right into, right into your tip that's going to screw on 14 millimeter counterclockwise, or even this large one that still needs some sanding work and some painting. That could go on the end there as well. These are both 14 millimeter counterclockwise. Still going to stick with the traditional buffer tube. There's just a lot of great options if you go with the buffer tube. So that's kind of the plan with this right now. The other thing I was going to do is this is an ANSTOY M4a1. And with the ANSTOY M4a1, the only downside is it doesn't have the priming spot for the magazine, right? So that is not terribly hard for me to wire in since I have the parts. And really, you're just going to you're going to solder onto here, run to a little switch that hopefully I can find one that fits in there, because that's what that piece is for right there, is for a little button to go in so that when you pull back the charging handle, it pushes that button and then it goes ahead and primes the magazine. So you just need to connect here to the switch and then to the battery. And you could, of course, splice into the battery there. So that's my plan, to be able to add that in, because that's just a nice feature to have. And then, of course, the barrel's just off of this. But so for those of you who are ever looking at replacing barrels, it's pretty easy to just essentially pull this out. When you go ahead and get your next barrel, make sure you get the right length, or make sure you cut it really carefully so there's no jagged edges that can catch the gel ball and slow it down. And make sure you replace this T-piece if you can as well, because, taking this out of there, it's glued in. I mean, you could possibly get it out without damaging it, but it's unlikely. All right, guys, so this is going to be my ANSTOY M4a1 silver and red build. We're going to make it a little different with some cool accessories, and we're going to add in that button so that we can prime the magazine, because that's just a nice feature to have. Makes it just, it's nice to be able to shoot immediately instead of waiting a couple seconds when you pull the trigger. Okay, so again, this will probably come up in several different parts. Kind of a part 1, part 2, part 3. We'll see how it goes. And let me know what you think. Comments or questions, please post them below. And of course, please like and subscribe and share with your friends and participate in all the giveaways. Thanks.